Hi everyone, my name is Shauna in case you know, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my second haul out of 4 hauls for my California trip that I had this year. This is going to be the biggest haul section because it is my Universal Studios section. However, I think this is the least amount of stuff that I've personally bought on a Universal trip before. I could be wrong, maybe I bought less last year, but normally I buy so much stuff and I've been really cutting back on how much physical items I've been buying, and I also was prioritizing rides so much. So before I get into the items, I did want to share, I do have an attraction assistance pass. It looks like this. I'm going to do a whole video on this eventually. Essentially, if you were disabled, you go to the IBCCES site, you provide documentation of your health issue or disability, which is what I'd prefer if Disney did because their system's really messed up. But I don't mind submitting documentation to get support at theme parks. And then each time you go up, if a wait time is over 30 minutes, they give you a return time. So they'll put the name of the attraction, they'll put the arrival time, they'll put the current wait time, and then they'll put when you return. So I only used this 3 times when I was there, but I did want to show I do have this and I did use it and I do have thoughts on it and I will be sharing that soon. This is definitely a lot better than what Disney has. Okay, now on to the items. The first one is a free one. So I saw TikToks of people stopping that construction guy who has those super secret ride plans, and I thought it was just going to be him showing us his super secret ride plans. He drew a picture of my mom and I for me. I forget what the thing's called. Is it a pictogram? I don't remember. You know how you go to different booths at touristy places and they draw pictures of you and you can pay for it? Yeah, he basically did one of those for free. I will include the video of it right here.
You want to check it out?
Yeah, I'd love to check it out.
Caught me at a good time. Because,
Hey Bernie, make sure you say hi to my friend Eleanor over there.
oh, absolutely.
The little one.
Party time. She went to work?
Well, she might. Okay. Probably. She says yes to pretty much anything. Oh, you added also butter because where you hear your feel.
It makes sense, you know.
I like it. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat a pistol. Okay.
That's Vin Diesel.
What's this one?
That's Vin Diesel.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
That's where families are made.
That's actually, this is a very detailed schematics of the new ride.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got this one too. This one's good though.
Okay.
This is a necessary addition to Universal, especially since there's no Jaws representation.
Oh yeah.
This might be my favorite one that you've come up with.
I think this is a good
That's a
one.
good one.
It's so good.
It's very under the radar, you know. It's not
And
so-
if you know the movie, then you understand the part, you appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, it's a bit of a spoiler there, but I like it.
Yeah. It is a bit of a spoiler. Have you seen Jaws recently? Forever? Yeah. The studio feature film. The motion picture. Okay. Tonight, watch it,
Yeah.
and then you'll see.
Then you'll see. Okay.
You'll see the beauty behind
Fit
this.
your plan.
This is a very niche reference.
Okay.
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 I also draw caricatures. Would you guys like one?
Oh, sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. I gotta get my vision.
Okay.
I gotta see. Okay. Okay. Let's open up. Double espresso?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Cheeseburger?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lettuce, tomato, pickles.
Yeah. No onion.
No
Yeah.
onion on yours?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about you?
I'd love onion.
You
but
love onion?
No
Okay.
tomato.
Animal style?
Yeah.
Okay. Animal style. Okay. This is looking good so far.
All right. All right.
Let me see. This is looking good. I like this. This is one of my prettier pieces, honestly.
All
Okay,
right.
let me see. Okay, this is looking good. Okay.
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh, stunning! I see why they're calling you to do caricatures.
Is that solid?
Amazing.
Well,
Yeah.
sorry, I see the world in construction.
Yeah.
So you guys have turned into brick walls.
We've turned into rebar.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's either that or rafters. I see a lot of rafters.
Yeah.
Every artist just
Yeah.
has to. They work from what they know.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's what I
Exactly.
know at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. I gotta sign it for
All right, sure. Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Love it.
You can't sell that, okay?
Oh, no.
Got a little crushed in my luggage, unfortunately. I did put it in like a waterproof thing so it wouldn't get wet, and so there was a little bit of protection there, but it did get a little crushed. Oh no, why is there like chocolate on it too? Oh, that sucks. Anyways, I mean, I guess I could like cut the top off, but here's the beautiful one that he drew of us. I thought that there was going to be like hamburgers in our hands or something, and instead he made us into brick walls. And I like how mine, I'm bald on top. Like I just have hair on the sides. I think that's beautiful art. That was just a little fun thing. I told someone else when I was waiting in a line at one point, I was like, hey, if you see the construction guy, stop him for a surprise, because I wanted to like make sure that everyone can experience that because it's really fun. Oh, I see what's going on. It's not chocolate. I see. This is a waterproof bag that I put some like drinks and things in case they leaked and it looked like a Coca-Cola leaked, because that looks like soda. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out about that and how to save that picture. My mom paid for a ride photo. I paid for a ride photo too, but that will be included at the very end because that ride photo was a ride, what was my last ride of the day? No, second to last ride of the day. Anyways, my mom paid for a Jurassic World ride picture. So they brought back some animatronics from the original Jurassic Park ride for their summer movie event, and they increased the water flow so that we got literally drenched. Like, I was so soaking wet at the end. Water flung into my mouth. It was a lot. So I do not have the price for this one, but I do have the price for the other ride photo that I got, but I got a digital copy of the other ride photo and not physical, so I don't know what the difference in prices is. They are pretty spendy, and I didn't buy, I don't even know if Universal has one. Disney has like the photo pass thing where you can get all your ride photos included. I don't know if Universal has one like it, but if they do, I didn't do it. So it just comes in this little case right here. So here's our photo. You can see me like leaning into my mom and screaming. So this was actually my first time on Jurassic World. I've ridden Jurassic Park plenty of times, but I've never been to the park since they changed it to Jurassic World. And okay, I have thoughts. I think it's a really fun and great ride. I really wanted to do it a second time, but I didn't have time to do it a second time, and I definitely will do it again. I personally find that Jurassic Park is a little better and more charming. There's more animatronics, you see a lot more dinosaurs. However, Jurassic World does have some charm to it. Oh my gosh, my cat's zooming. Oh my god. But I think Jurassic World does have some charm to it, and I definitely like it. I would say, like, when it comes to movies, I prefer the Jurassic World movies more. Jurassic Park always scared me as a kid, but the Jurassic Park ride is better in my opinion because of the amount of dinosaurs and animatronics they had. And I think that, like, Jurassic World could be perfect if they just added more of the animatronics back. For some reason, I also felt like the, like, scary time before the drop was a little less scary and it went by really fast. It was still a really good ride. I still really enjoyed it. I loved it so much. I'm just saying, like, I think I prefer Jurassic Park a tiny bit more, but this was still a lot of fun. And I low-key wish they would keep the water streams like this year-round and not just for a special summer event, because it was so nice. It was so hot out that day and we got so drenched and it felt so fun. Like, my favorite water rides are the ones where you get drenched, not the ones where you get a little sprinkle, the ones where you get drenched, like this one and like Popeye in Florida. Like, those are the ones I love the most, and I'm like, please, can we have this amount of water year round? Okay, now on to other items. I think we're gonna tackle the Wizarding World items next. There is 3 Wizarding World items. My era of buying wands at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is over, unless they make it to Florida, because then I need to get the new interactive wand. The reason why is I went to the parks this time expecting to find wands that weren't interactive, like there has been the previous times. However, I got there, literally only the most popular characters have non-interactive wands, or if you buy it in a set of multiple wands in one go, which is really disappointing for me because you only really need one interactive wand. I feel like it's a way to get more money. Like, if they have mostly interactive wands, people will generally go for more interactive wands and earn more money because interactive wands cost more. I have 2 interactive wands. I don't need more. So I have the interactive wand I got that my aunt got me when I went to Universal Hollywood for the first time, and then I have the wand that I got chosen for at Ollivander's last year in Florida. So, like, I have 2 interactive wands. There's no need for me to get more interactive wands, and if I can get the wand cheaper elsewhere, like an official one, because I'm very picky about the quality of my wands. I prefer official ones because the non-official ones often have coloring that is wrong, or they're just really poorly painted or poorly made. So I prefer the official ones, but I'm like, I I can't justify buying interactive wands. I did not buy a wand while I was at Universal, so the era of me buying a wand every time I go to Universal is officially done. I did go to the Warner Brothers Studio Tour though, and that will be my next haul video. And at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, they do have wands that aren't interactive, so just putting that out there. There may be a wand upcoming in one of these hauls. But yeah, let's get into the 3 items. I'll try and go roughly in order. Also, I have one of the items in a Mario bag because I did buy Mario things for my brother and my nephew, but I've already given it to them, so I have the bag still. I like to collect Universal bags. Problem is, I've been collecting them since I was like 10, and my cat recently, she knows how to get into my closet even when the doors are closed. She went in and she took out every single bag and ripped them to shreds. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm starting my collection over again or something. But maybe she's just trying to help me with my hoarding habits, because I have hoarding habits. But anyways, let's pull on out this first item and put it on. And I'm going to wear it for the rest of the video. And it's going to be so ridiculous, but we're going to do it. I think this is my best purchase that I've ever made at Universal. I look so beautiful with this on. I'm gonna link a video that is on my YouTube shorts down in the description below that is like low-key so unhinged. Like, I wore this for half the day at Universal after I bought it, and I was debating whether I wanted to buy it or not. Okay, so like I knew about it beforehand because I saw it on their website. I got a sunburn on my head when I was in Disney because I didn't put any sunscreen on my head because I keep forgetting that's a thing. Like, I had the same issue at Florida last year. I got a sunburn on my head and it hurt so badly because I forgot that that's a thing, that you can get sunburns on your scalp. So I was like, I need a hat, and I'm like, but low-key, what if I just get this? And then I wore this and it was fantastic. It was amazing. In love with this, you know? Okay, pulling out the receipt here. So I got this at the Universal store in the front of the park, and I got it there because my friend wanted me to get her something How to Train Your Dragon related, which I did. It's a mystery pin that I got her, and I'm gonna let her open it on her own, so like I'm not gonna show it right now because like I don't know, I haven't opened it. I don't want to show something I haven't opened, you know? I want you to be able to see the full product if I'm going to be showing what I bought, but I need to find a way to send that to her because she lives across the country. But in this shop was where I found this one, but it is in other shops as well. Like, I know it's in Filch's Emporium. I paid 42 whopping dollars for this, plus sales tax. So yeah, I don't know how much sales tax for this one in particular was because I purchased another thing in the same purchase. Do you love her? Do you love her? Do we hate her? Do we love her? What do we think? Should I just like unironically wear this to random places in public? Anyways, on to the next items, which these ones are in a Harry Potter bag, and my cat already chewed on this bag. Like, literally, I was setting up my Ring camera, I was putting on some eyeshadow and stuff for this video, she chewed on the bag. But it's not too bad. But anyways, this is what the Harry Potter bags look like currently at Universal. The first item I got at Filch's Emporium, and it is a Marauders Map Mystery Pin Collection. I was really nervous getting this because here are the options, and I do not want Wormtail. Like, that would have been the worst possible scenario. But I've already opened it. I also really like how this box opens. Like, it opens like the map. Anyways, I really wanted Moony or Padfoot, and look who I got. I got Moony. I'm very excited about this. I cosplay him. I want to cosplay Sirius as well, but I cosplay Remus. I cosplayed him for the first time this year, so I'm really happy that I have this. The backings on the Universal pins are stars, which are super cute. These pins are really good quality. I have never had any complaints whatsoever about any Universal Studios pins. I find that they're just really well made. So as I said, I got this at Filch's Emporium. This mystery pin was $16 plus $1.56 tax. Also, when I was in Filch's Emporium, it was so fun. I was like walking around this hat because it was like the second half of the day, right? And I'm walking around in this hat, and this guy comes around the corner wearing the same hat, and we were like bonding over it, and it was so fun. And he was like, what the hell even is this thing that's on my head? And I was like, it's a pygmy puff, you know, from the like 1 second scene we get of it in Half-Blood Prince. Obviously more in the book, but it was just funny. And also, like, I was the only one wearing this like around the park in general, besides that one person I found at Filch's Emporium. But like, other people had other ridiculous things on their heads because of Super Nintendo World. A lot of people picked up some really goofy and ridiculous hats there and were just wearing them unironically around the park. So like, to say that I was the only one wearing a goofy looking hat would be wrong, but I was the only one wearing this specific one. I feel like the other ones were slightly less goofy, but whatever. And then the final item that I got is the most expensive item that I got. I'm sort of collecting these now. I have 2 out of 4 that have been released. And also I got this because there's a cosplay purpose for it. I got this one from Dervish and Bangs. I paid $90. I hope this is my size. It looked a little small. You know what? I should put it on to try it on. I got George's Weasley sweater. So I cosplayed George, and I thought it would be fun to do another version of George. Yeah, perfect. This fits perfect. The medium would have been too small, so I'm glad I got a large. I was debating between medium and large. I was like, should I get Ron's or should I get George's? And then Ron's didn't have large, and I was like, I'd rather have a large in these sweaters. So let me move my camera back for a second to give you the full view. So this is the full view of what the sweaters look like. This is a size large on me. I would say definitely probably go a size up, because like if there was an extra large, I probably should have gotten that because I feel like the sleeves are a little short. I need to find full pictures of what George's full outfit looks like with this, because I couldn't find any full pictures. Like I can tell the shirt underneath in the pictures from the scene that he wears this. I can tell the shirt is like a dark color, but I have no concept for the pants, and I want to know what exact color it is. So this is the last physical item I bought there, and then as I said, I bought a ride photo. So I know where the picture is on Forbidden Journey, and it's my favorite thing to just like mess around and just do goofy faces all the time on the ride. I decided that I liked one of them so much that I wanted to buy it, and so I bought it. I bought a digital copy, which was $22.99 plus $2.24 tax. The picture will be right here. I was alone on this one, so he zoomed in. It's just me alone on it. So I was just messing around with different things. The picture spot is at the end of the Forbidden Forest. There will be a final acromantula where there'll be a little light that flashes. When that light flashes, it takes your picture. Do with that what you will, but I love to mess around with it. When I was on Forbidden Journey, so I did it 3 times. When I was on it the second time, when I was at Universal this time around, the ride broke down in front of the screen, like the Quidditch pitch screen. And I've had it broken down before, but never in front of like a screen. And I was like, oh my god, I don't know like what to do. Like I guess I'm just gonna like, I don't know, wait here. Like it was stressing me out because my phone had just died, so I didn't have my phone on me. I couldn't like contact my mom and be like, hey, I'm stuck on the ride, because like I have been stuck on Forbidden Journey in a cart by myself for an extended period of time, and that scared me because I didn't have my phone at the time. But I couldn't have my phone at the time because my phone was dead. Oh my gosh, I accidentally just smacked my cat's face when I was doing my arm movement, and the guy next to me was like, what the hell? What the hell is this was supposed to? What the hell? And I was like, no, there's supposed to be stuff here. The ride is broken. Like I was just trying to reassure him. I don't know if he really listened to anything I said. But anyways, when the ride started moving again, the screen never turned back on. We were literally staring at a blank screen, but the ride was in motion, like it was doing the motions it was supposed to do. So the motions of the Quidditch scene, we were in fact sitting there with the cart flipping us every direction, but we couldn't see anything. There was no audio. It was a very weird experience, but it was so exciting for me because it was so just like random. Like I thought the screens would come back on after the ride got fixed, but it didn't. And so we're just being flung around with no concept of like the plot line and why we're being flung around. Of course I knew like why we're being flung around, but the guy next to me was just like, what the hell, what the hell, what the hell? Like he was freaking out, and it was just fantastic to like hear his reaction too, because that's one of my favorite things about rides, just getting other people's reactions to ones that I've done before. I always find that really fun. Anyways, those were all the things that I bought at Universal Studios this time around. I most likely will have another Universal Studios trip to the one in Hollywood in 2 years. I'm talking about taking my nephew to Disney and Universal for the first time in 2 years. Well, it's supposed to be just Disney, but my nephew is really into Mario right now, and if he's still into Mario, we're definitely going to do it. If they end up doing just Disney, screw it, I'm ditching them for a day. I'm going to Universal. Universal Hollywood is my favorite theme park. I get this feeling of like home and this sense of rightness when I'm in the park that I don't feel anywhere else. And so I love Universal Hollywood so much. I think on my next Universal trip, I'm gonna get another one of the Weasley sweaters. I think I'm gonna get Ron, and then I'll get Fred. I think I'm collecting them at this point. But also, I want to get the Gryffindor Quidditch sweater to cosplay Ginny in that outfit. And I also want to get a Ravenclaw robe, like the official one, because I don't have an official Ravenclaw robe, but I have one for all the other houses. So there's a lot of stuff I want to buy. Those are like the purchases that are like big that I want to make sure I make eventually in the future, but they may not happen anytime soon. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't already. I try and upload a video at least once a week, so feel free to stick around for my next video. I have 2 more hauls coming from my California trip. Next up will be the Warner Brothers Studio Tour haul, which is going to be mostly Harry Potter stuff if I'm going to be be honest, and then the one after that will be my Harry Potter and the Cursed Child haul. And I also have my Disneyland haul already up, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, I'll link it down in the description below. I hope all of you are having a great week, and I'll see all of you in my next video. Until next time, everyone, goodbye.